Hi, you're listening to Lite Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. In a book called Until the End of Time, the scientist Brian Greene, discussing topics about mind, matter, and our search for meaning in an evolving universe. The author makes an interesting observation about the power of music. Music has the remarkable power to create such profound connection even among those not bound by family, living in different times, inhabiting different realms. A moving description comes from Helen Keller, one of history's singular heroes. On February 1st, 1924, radio station WEAF in New York City broadcasted the New York Symphony Orchestra's live performance of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. At home, Helen Keller placed her hands on the diaphragm of an uncovered radio speaker and through the vibrations was able to sense the music, to experience what she called the immortal symphony. Even distinguish individual instruments. When human voice leaped up, thrilling through the search of harmony, I recognized them instantly as voices. I felt the chorus grow more exultant, more ecstatic, uncurving, swift and flame-like, until my heart almost stood still. And then speaking to sounds and touch the spirit, music that reverberates to eternity, she concludes. As I listened with darkness and melody, shadow and sound filling all the room, I could not help remembering that the great composer who poured forth such a flood of sweetness into the world was deaf like myself. The encounter of deaf person with music couldn't be more revealing about the power of music. And now let's see who are our guests tonight. At the end of the last year, we presented a song called Amarie, exciting and powerful in its own way, revealing a lot of personality along with the performance. The song was performed by Grammy-nominated, platinum-selling pianist, composer and producer David Lanz and multi-award winning composer and vocalist Kristin Amarie. Today we are having the pleasure to speak with one of those talented artists. Welcome to Lite Lounge with Dimitri K. David.
Hey, hello, Dimitri. It's very nice to be with you here on the Lite Lounge. I just want to let you know that Kristin Amarie has asked me to step in, and if you have any questions for her, she asked me to fill in for her today. So I'll be your sole interviewee. Anyway, nice to be here. So feel free to ask any questions you want.
Pleasure to have you on the show, David. Let's start with the song we just mentioned, Amarie.
Viver ancora un dì, amare un'altra vita, sognando i miei ricordi che ci puoi da dire.
L'amor non sbaglia mai, aspetta il suo momento, cerca la sua canzone per far cantare il cuore.
Vorrei che mi poi dicessi
Le cose che
leggermi il pensiero, liberarmi l'anima, il vivo desiderio di si chiarirà.
Vivere ancora un dì, il mio solo desiderio, se l'amore in sentiero, io mai mi perderò. Sotto la stessa luna ci incontriamo di notte, nei sogni la nostra libertà, libera mia anima. Il sussurro dei miei segreti, risuonando nel mio cuore, cercando una ragione per sta separazione.
Vivevo
Solo un giorno,
un'altra vita,
un'altra vita,
sognando i miei
sognando
che c'è poi da dire.
che c'è poi da dire. Vivere ancora.
You and Kristin have quite extensive background in music, individually and as a duo. I have presented in the past Letters of Love. I believe later this spring you're releasing a new piano album called Carousel.
Yes, my latest album, Carousel, a solo piano recording, will be released mid-April. So far, we have released 3 singles, La Fontana, The Fountain, and December Air, and Autumn Air, those 3 pieces. You know, the album, I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's a really nice collection of music, and it ranges from kind of light, more kind of pop classical melodies, to more longer introspective pieces that I'm kind of known for from the 80s and 90s, as well as we kind of dip into the classical crossover realm with a little more serious sounding music. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with the overall collection. And then speaking of classical crossover, you know, Kristin and I, prior to doing this recording, we did a number of pieces with our arranger, Kurt Bester, wonderful arranger. Sacred Waters was a piece that actually picked up quite a few international awards, as well as we did a 4-song set and went to Prague and worked with the Czech National Symphony Orchestra. Beautiful, wonderful group of orchestral musicians. And that's streaming everywhere, and hopefully maybe you'll find a place to play some of that music. The 4 songs there were Flower Moon, Rhapsody in Twilight, Monte Rosa, and Andante Amar, which actually was the piece that we recorded and kind of inspired Kristin to continue with the piece Amarie, which I know that you've featured on your show. So anyway, there you go. That's what's going on. And again, yes, Carousel will be the next release, and that'll be in April. And the singles will be continued to be released as we get closer to the release of Carousel.
Let's listen to The Fountain and Air.
Your sweet breath can see the love I need. Your gentle winds wipe tears away. My sorrow fades, my grief will cease. You let me dance, filling my spirit with a joy I never knew until now. You give me strength to raise my voice and sing. You hold me high to tell the world. All through the night, you show the way. You are my light through the darkness.
You, David, are mostly in the New Age instrumental and classical crossover genres. You had Billboard magazine #1 New Age adult alternative album. Cristofori's Dream established you at the top of the field. This was followed up with numerous top 10 charting records. Can you share with the listeners something more about yourself and your success?
Well, Dimitri, I've pretty much been playing the piano since I was very young, like 4 and a half when I started my lessons. And I kind of worked my way through lots of different styles. Of course, when I was younger, I played a lot of rock and roll and in a number of different bands. And went through progressive rock and played some jazz, some country western. Even was in a band that played disco music for a while in the 70s.
I guess quite natural. It was me from violin to pop music at my time.
And, then as time went on, I kind of started to get a little more introspective and kind of dabbled in some, was doing yoga and meditation. And that's kind of what led me into doing New Age music, what people like to call New Age.
Could have been the mid-70s, and by 1986 the music industry actually adopted New Age as a genre.
And I think of note, it's funny, I was reading an interview with George Winston, and we're around the same age, and he listed two bands from the 60s that were a big influence on him. They both had keyboard players. One of the bands was Procol Harum, who had the big hit A Whiter Shade of Pale, and the other band was The Doors. And of note, you know, I worked with Matthew Fisher from Procol Harum on several of my albums. And as far as The Doors go, George did a whole tribute album to The Doors, and I actually ended up with a man named Bill Siddons, who was The Doors manager back. That was back in the 90s. So anyway, there's a little bit of background for you, and kind of a fun story. I hope.
Procol Harum and The Doors, quite a signature band. They certainly have given you quite a perspective.
People get a chuckle out of it. Also, something else that people are always kind of entertained by. There was a big song by a guy named Terry Jacks called Seasons in the Sun that came out in the 70s. And actually, I'm the piano player on that recording. So, there you go.
Quite fascinating and influential background. Congrats for that, David. Now, let's enjoy Last Man on the Moon. David, as you know, Kristin has reached many milestones. To mention a few, she won Amage's Best New Age album. It reached number 1 at Contemporary Music and ZMR and One World Music Radio UK nominated her for Best New Artist. The single Silent Night 2021 was a follow-up to the huge popularity of her rendition of Oh Holy Night, which to date has received over 30 million streams worldwide. Can you share some with the listeners?
I met Kristin in 2011, and up until that time, she hadn't done any real serious recording or songwriting. And within a very short time, she got started and did her first solo album. Notes from a Journey was the name of that record, and it became the number 1 album in the Independent Music Awards for that year. I was very proud of her. She just did a wonderful job on that with her New York producer Alex Salzman. And she's done so many things just in this short period of time since I've known her. We've collaborated, and she's done solo work. She's working on some music right now with a Greek singer named Konstantinos Christophorou, a piece of music that Kristin wrote called Mipos. The lyrics are in English and Greek, trying to kind of do a English-Greek fusion crossover piece. And we're also collaborating with David Arkenstone on a piece that Kristin and I co-wrote called Moonflower. It's a beautiful lullaby, as well as we have some new music in the works with Kurt Bester. Kurt is our good friend from Salt Lake, an Emmy-winning an arranger. Kurt actually worked with Kristin and I on the music we did last year with the Czech National Symphony Orchestra. So anyway, lots of great stuff in the works, and I'm sure Kristin will have a lot of surprises for you in the future.
Very rich background and quite a few expectations. Listening to Caruso, Kristin, Amarie, David Arkenstone and David Lanz.
Potenza della lirica, dove ogni dramma è un falso. Con un po' di trucco e con la mimica puoi diventare un altro. Ma due occhi che ti guardano così vicini e veri ti fanno scordare le parole, confondono i pensieri. Così diventa tutto piccolo anche le notti là in America. Ti volti e vedi la tua vita come lascia un'elica. Ma se è la vita che finisce, ma lui non ci pensò poi tanto. Anzi sentiva già felice e ricominciò il suo canto.
As a powerful musical couple, what in your opinion is easier or more difficult to handle? Your personal careers, your career as duo, or personal life? What is prioritized?
You know, the first few decades of my career as a solo artist, I was with a number of major labels. I was very fortunate because I could just be an artist, and the work of promotion and distribution and all the things that go along with getting music out to the world was taken care of for me. I did the touring, and I did the interviews and did the recording, of course, and the writing, but the label really did an awful lot. Nowadays we find ourselves, Kristin and I are independent artists, and we work out of our home. And she really takes on a lot of the extra non-musical work, doing the videos and a lot of the tech that goes along with that. So I have to take my hat off to her for doing that, because it's really not in my wheelhouse. Coming from a different era. So we do have a number of children here in the house. We have some adult children, and then Kristin and I have twins, younger girls who are 9 years old. And luckily, some of the older children are great. They help pick up the slack and do some babysitting and help entertain the younger kids, and so we can kind of take care of the work that we have to do. So it's a balancing act between family and work, and it's we're doing the best we can. We're dancing as fast as we can, as they say. So that's the modern era now for most recording artists.
As far as music goes, you're doing fabulously. From experience, we know that to be an independent artist, it comes with its territory. Obviously, you have a lot more freedom to choose what repertoire you'd like to utilize, but the organization but the work behind the scene is coming as a liability. I hear you have a great family and kids willing to help. Congrats to them for doing so. And now, from the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K, let's wish Kristin, Amarie, and David Lanz success with their album Carousel, and for those interested to purchase it, where is it available?
Yeah, you know, the best place to find out about our music, it's easy. You can just go to my website, davidlanz.com. There's information there not only about the music. You can hear the MP3s on the site, as well as find out about the sheet music for the piano players out there listening. A lot of information and ways to get access to the sheet music. And of course, the music streams all over the internet. Spotify, Amazon, Apple, all the usual places. And again, Dimitri, we really thank you for playing our music on your wonderful program. And it's been great to speak with you. So thanks again, and all the best to everyone listening. And again, thanks for supporting the music. Okay, this is David Lanz and Kristin Amarie signing off. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you for sharing your exciting and motivational story, David. From your words, we understand that if you have the desire and love what you do, you could equally be successful as an independent artist or artist signed by a label. Good luck to you. For the end of the interview, we're listening to Rhapsody in Twilight and Monte Rosa. Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Lite Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world. And now let's see who are our next guests tonight.
Hello, I'm just JLB. I write songs for the ones wrestling with the noise, the lies, and the weight of the world. If you're searching for something real, stay right here. You're tuned into Lite Lounge with Dimitri K.
We're listening to Brothers Keeper.
Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Who is it? Who is it? Is it you, my brother? Shouts and screams, another casualty. Tweets and memes, they frame reality. Conditioned ears hear the same old song. Same stage moves, same crowd tags along. Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it you, my brother? Don't let a label write your prophecy. Yellow tape lines mark the tragedy. Choose to change the story they've been telling, or live the script their lies keep selling. Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it you, my brother? A father's absence has no alibi. A child's scars tell the reason why. The time is now for accountability. If you agree, then sing along with me. Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Brother's keeper, who's my brother's keeper? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Is it you, my brother?
And now let's enjoy Yellow Rose by Jeff, Mr. Trombone.
Hey, this is Pretty Emage, and you're listening to Lite Lounge with Dimitri K.
Listening to With You.
With you, with you, with you. With you, with you, with you. I know that you're with me, you know that you got me, no hesitating. You wanna get married, I wanna get married, and baby it's scary. Wanna start a family, have us some baby, I'm anticipating. But as long as I got you, I don't have to worry about anything. Cause as long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, you are the one to help me through. As long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, you are the one to help me through. Yeah, I need you up in my life, my life. The way you love me, yeah, and touch me right. You got me thinking about it all night, yeah, all night. You got my back, I got your back, ain't no question. I love you down, you love me down, no second guesses. Now come here, baby, let me tell you my confession. I know that you with me, you know that you got me, no hesitating. You wanna get married, I wanna get married, and baby it's scary. Wanna start a family, have us some baby, I'm anticipating. But as long as I got you, I don't have to worry about anything. Cause as long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, you are the one to help me through. As long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, as long as I'm with you, you are the one to help me through. When I'm with you, with you, with you, with you. When I'm with you, with you, with you, with you. When I'm with you, yeah. I know that you with me, I know that you with me, yeah, yes. You know that you got me, you know that you got me, yes. I know that you with me, I know that you with me.
Smith Sisters and the Sunday Drivers, listening to King of Kings.
I'm never alone. You are deep in my heart. You stand beside me. We're never apart. You take all my troubles and struggles each day. Left at the cross with no debt to pay. All of my sins, you wash them away. Because of your love, today's a new day. All of my past and all my mistakes, you bless me with amazing grace. You took me in and loved me so much. Oh, precious Lord,
for the day we meet face to face. Your light and your glory I long to embrace. To be in your presence day after day. It's all that I long for. Oh, it's all that I crave. You took me in and loved me so much. Oh, precious Lord, it's you that I trust. My Prince of Peace, I bow at your feet. You're deep in my heart. You make me complete. You're deep in my heart. You make me complete.
This is Dave Goddess talking to you from New York City. You are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K.
Listening to Oh, Marianne.
I know the truth when I see it, and I see it in your eyes. There's a sadness hiding there your smile cannot disguise. You're an accident waiting to happen, a frail voice on the line, a pretty little misfit waiting for your chance to shine. Oh, Marianne, I'm sorry I made you cry when you asked how much I love you. Maybe I should have lied. Another splintered Saturday. The night was long and crazy, but the morning sun is shining and you're blooming like a daisy. We dance around each other and play a waiting game. But I was born when you first kissed me, and I'll never be the same. Oh, Marianne, I'm sorry I made you cry when you asked how much I love you. Maybe I should have lied. Maybe I should have lied. You wear your bruises beneath your fancy clothes, and each one has a story nobody knows. But I will not forget the promise that I made. I will be your shelter when it rains on your parade. Oh, Marianne, I'm sorry I made you cry. Oh, and you asked how much I love you. Maybe I should have lied. Oh, Marianne, I'm sorry I made you cry when you asked how much I love you. Maybe I should have lied. Maybe I should have lied.
Hey, this is Logan Gray from the band Truck Stop Gamblers, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Make sure to check out all of our new music on iTunes or Spotify or anywhere music is streamed.
softest lips I ever kissed had me falling apart on a night like this, sitting around a bonfire and slowly falling in love. She let my hoodie bathe with her sweet aroma, then she went back to Oklahoma, where we still made the phone calls, the kind that last all night. Only faded over time. It never would have worked out. I can't imagine where it'd be right now. My heart made it feel so good, but I know without a doubt it's probably better as a memory. It's always better as a memory. To sneak out late and walk down the road to a girl I thought I'd always know. But we were so young and different as time would start to show. There were another few who wanted me to change, didn't have enough sense to rearrange. So all them good girls buckled, for I was broken enough to take. Take long for either side to claim that it never would have worked out. I can't imagine where it'd be right now, but my heart made it feel so good. But I know without a doubt it's probably better as a memory. It's always better as a memory. Can't imagine where it'd be right now, and my heart made it feel so good. But I know without a doubt it's probably better as a memory. It's always better as a memory. It's probably better as a memory.
For the end of the show, we're listening to Richard Allen Harper, Journey of Life.
The journey of a lifetime begins with a cry, but how it will end depends on what is deep inside. Be careful what you sow, it is what you will reap. If not while you're alive, then surely when you sleep. There is something to know. This journey is a vapor, though it seems to start slow. Life is a gift, sometimes bitter, sometimes sweet. We all need a hand at times to get back on our feet. If ever I see someone lying face down in the sand, I hope I can give them a lifting hand. It's one of a few things even death can defeat.
another lesson in this journey we should all keep in mind. If the greed keeps on burning, taking advantage of those who are kind, when the end is near there may be yearning. As it is all left behind, you may find yourself with nothing and nothing to do but cry. Don't leave this world the way you entered. Even if the journey seems so tough, give kindness a try. Life is a gift, sometimes bitter, sometimes sweet. We all need a hand at times to get back on our feet. If ever I see someone lying face down.
You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions, and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.